Do y'all remember? It's been a little less than 2 weeks, to be fair, but we're about to go out of town, so we got to do it now. Do y'all remember when I put the Zevo insect trap in my laundry room? I said I was going to reveal the bugs. Today's the day. We're going to see how many bugs my insect. I haven't peeked, so I get to see it with you guys. This is just as exciting as a home renovation reveal. Wow. Here's the little insect trappy. Y'all ready? Here. Wow. What the heck? I didn't even know we had all those like little gnat things in the house. You can see it better with the cover on it. We got all sorts of flying suckers in here. We got, that looks like a moth. We got little fruit fly, tons of gnats. And a couple of them, I don't even know technically what they are. Just for fun, I want to see what my kitchen one has caught. And to be fair, transparency, this one has been up probably a week before that one. So this one's been, oh my gosh. That is not shocking. This is my kitchen and obviously all the big, ew, there's like fly poopies. Crazy. Okay, I've got it linked here. If you tap on the link, you can pick where you want to buy it from. So like if you have a cart going with Walmart or Target, you can add it to that. Or if you want to get it from Amazon, just check the pricing on all of them, add it to your cart. Again, Zevo flying insect traps. And you literally just plug it in and it's got that blue light. And then all the little flying things just get sucked right to it. They work and they work extremely well. Okay, story time. I told myself that I had to do one other load before I could talk on the internet. And now I'm gonna fold my second load with you guys while I tell my story. Okay, so last slide, I am doing a modified carnivore meal plan. I don't even want to say diet. It's a way of life. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying it for 3 weeks. Why? Okay, so carnivore, if you have not heard of carnivore is my mom eats carnivore and she eats strict carnivore. She's done it for a year. Sorry, my washer is about to be done. My mom has been carnivore for either a year now or it's coming up on a year. So I do have someone by my side kind of talking to me about it. However, she's also one of the people that tells me I cannot go full carnivore given my history with my weight. Carnivore is eating a animal-based diet only. So, for example, my mom only I'm folding these horribly because I cannot fold and do this at the same time, but I will persevere. I'll do it. My mom eats meat. She eats cheese and eggs. And I think she does like a splash of milk in her coffee. Maybe. I can't remember, to be honest. So she's very strict. She started it because she thought she was allergic to gluten and like all these things. Her stomach would always hurt after she would eat food. And so she did it and she has had great success. Oh, and also I think also hit menopause and she said like getting the weight, keeping like a weight that she was happy with was really hard for like the first time. And so she also did it, I think, for that as well. She loves it. She's super happy. Her stomach never hurts when she eats. She loves it. I'm not going to fold it. I'm just going to focus on this. Otherwise, we'll be here for literally 8 days trying to hear this story. We'll all die before I get through it. Okay, so basically what started this is I've heard about carnivore. My mom obviously talks about it all the time, and she's always wanted me to try it to see if my inflammation markers go down because I have Hashimoto's, which is the autoimmune disorder of hypothyroidism. A few years ago, backstory, I went gluten-free and dairy-free for 3 months to see if it lowered my inflammation levels, and it didn't lower it enough to make it a healthy choice for me because I almost got under 100 pounds in 3 months. And so I'm kind of an anomaly when it comes to Hashimoto's and hyperthyroidism. I kind of look like the exact opposite. My symptoms are more hyper. I have a very high metabolism. I have a hard time keeping weight on, and I just think that's genetics. I think that's genetics overpowering somehow. I don't know. So I've done that before, and my doctor was like, you can't sustain this, it's not healthy. Okay, So I thought about that, and I'm like, I needed to up my protein back then, and I wasn't diligent on doing that. I just had a few years ago, I had 3 young kids. I just wasn't prioritizing that. And so I think part of the problem with me doing that was I'd go to the fridge and be like, I'm hungry, I want a snack. And then everything I'd have to like fix, because it's essentially whole foods. And then I'd say, never mind. And I would close the door. So I wasn't eating enough. So doing carnivore instantly helps me jump over that hurdle, because I am getting more calories, because I'm literally eating like 85 to 90% protein. Reasons why: I want more muscle gain. I want to gain weight and muscle mass. 2, I want to see if it improves my inflammatory levels with having Hashimoto's, which I think will take longer than 3 weeks, but I'm doing 3 weeks because we go to Cabo in 3 weeks, and then I'll assess it. I'm not saying I'll quit. I just need to assess it. You never know how your body will respond to something. 3, what was my third one? Oh, I'm basically taking the approach of like, I'm training myself. I'm pretending I'm a small child who's picky and never eats protein, and now I'm literally forcing myself to only eat protein, essentially. So how I'm doing it is I'll order my meal, which will be food, obviously, protein, and then I'll sub any sides out for either more meat as a side and a vegetable. I'll eat all the protein first, and then anything else that I feel like I can put into my stomach, I'll take bites of the vegetables. Given my history of not being able to keep weight on, I am doing protein, but my doctor and a few family members, concerned family members, one being my mom who does carnivore, I'm keeping healthy fats, so like nuts, avocado, olive oil, fish, I'm keeping that in. And then, like I said, I am taking a few bites of vegetables just for like a variety of nutrients. So again, not strict carnivore, but I'm like using it as my template for when I'm making my meals. Like I'm literally, and I can eat like basic stuff. Like for dinner, I'm gonna cook some ground beef and put seasoning in that, and that's what I'm gonna eat. And it sounds sad. Honestly, it sounds sad and boring. But I am an all or nothing girl. I'm 0 to 60. If I do it halfway, I won't stick to it. I have to go cold turkey all in. It's 3 weeks. It's not that long. Anywho, you guys know this, but I'm not a food expert, and you know, I'm not a fitness influencer girly. I'm just sharing because this is what I'm doing, and anyone who's had any interest in going carnivore, maybe you'll find it interesting, or this could have been a huge mistake, and then you learn from me and you're like, okay, actually that looks horrible, I'm not going to do that. But everybody, y'all know this too, like everybody's body is different, and metabolism and hormones and like all that stuff, like exactly why I can't go like true carnivore. I have to modify it because of my body and my history with jacking with anything like this. So anyway, I would say go gradually up in the protein. I didn't do that. I went from essentially no protein to 60 grams at lunch, and my stomach had lightning bolts for like an hour. Didn't feel good. I do promise that I will not be talking about this daily. For those of you who are like, great, now you're a food channel. No, I'm not. Like, it just kind of depends on feedback I get in DMs. Like, if people want to hear about it, I'll share every once in a while, but this is like not my identity. And it really isn't, because this might be something I don't even do longer than 3 weeks.